So I applaud those who have stopped the shipments of, I guess, whatever it is, the like I said, so-called humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. We should have stopped it a long time ago, you know, and use force if necessary. That's the problem, This said a civil war started in America. We pray that such a thing doesn't happen here, but you have to know. I'd say right now, what would you have done during the Holocaust? Would you have been a resistance fighter? Would you have fought against Nazi Germany? Yeah, I don't know. So Dr. Peterson mentioned this. You probably would have, if you were German, you would have gone along with what the regime was doing. And most Jews did not fight back. Think about Warsaw. Warsaw was overrun by Germany in the fall of 1939. They only started really final solutioning the Jews in Warsaw in 1942, the summer of 1942. Okay, 2.5 years later. So the Jews in Warsaw saw that life was just getting worse and worse. The Germans took over, eventually established ghettos, made everybody wear the yellow star, all sorts of persecutions, basically enslaving the people. It was gradual. But even once they were completely imprisoned and starving, and they didn't start exterminating them at that point, there still hadn't been a major resistance movement. It took a few months of this, daily taking out thousands of people on trains just to kill them, before people actually woke up and said, we have to fight back. And that's talking about Nazi Germany. So we all see it in retrospect. We think like, yes, we think about heroes. Fortunately, they were secular heroes, but we think about heroes who stood up against the Germans against all odds, right? Well, you remember Mordechai Anilovich? You remember him? That's a name you should have heard in high school. We used to hear about Hannah Senesh and all that, and other valiant Jews. So we have to be ready to fight. Right now, another Nazi Germany has arisen right on our borders, and no one's taking it seriously. And they're even worse than the Germans. You know why they're worse than the Germans? The Germans didn't rape. And they had a little bit of shame about what they did. These ones are much worse. They're full-blown Amalekites. They're not even trying to hide it. And they live in the place where the Amalekites used to live, you know, between Eretz Yisrael and Egypt, right? That's where, the places where Amalekites used to live. So, and Ishmaelites. So it's a problem. Well,
the problem is that there's Jews.
Yeah, there's still Jews that are supporting them. So what would we not have done? History will look badly on us for not fighting against this even stronger. Because we have a real Nazi Germany. This time we have a lot more awareness, and we're armed, and we're not reacting in the same way. Even though history is repeating itself, so we're gonna have to lose this.
I find it rather
Dor Shadin David Ba, yeah.
very strengthening that you read the words of Chazal. There's just stuff that's happening.
Yes, we said this last week. We're sitting basically in messianic times. If we make it happen, Hayom Kolo Tishmo. It could be today if we listen. But this has happened before. I know there was another guy caught me on the street. Prophecies are coming true, and it fits exactly as described in the book of Zechariah. 100%. Amen. It should be that way, but we could just mess it up. The only reason why this time and every other time it hasn't resulted in a complete redemption is because we have sat down. By the way, that's we learn also from Hezekiah. It was supposed to be the complete redemption when Sancherib had his downfall, but the problem was their reaction was lukewarm. You believe it? They already had the base Mikdash standing. Jews had been taken into exile. Many had been killed. So they could have recovered from that.